Anne bought plenty of bagels and doughnuts for her friends. Each friend got either a bagel or a doughnut. No one got both. One third of the girls got one fourth of the doughnuts, and half of the boys got two-thirds of the doughnuts. If there were two doughnuts and seven bagels left, how many bagels did Anne buy? Now I'm going to show you my solution, which is a visual solution, but I would encourage you to pause the video right now so that you can try the problem on your own. So what I have here is the question in smaller font right here. And I know a lot about doughnuts. There are many ways of solving this problem, but I'm going to solve it as follows. I know that one fourth of the doughnuts were eaten by one third of the girls, and two-thirds of the doughnuts were eaten by some of the boys. So these two fractions, one fourth and two-thirds, have 4 and 3 as their denominators. I'm going to take a rectangle that's 3 units by 4 units to represent all of the doughnuts. And again, the 3 by 4 comes from 4 here and 3 here. Why is it a good choice? This rectangle right here allows me to represent one fourth conveniently. This is one fourth. And it also allows me to represent two-thirds conveniently. This is going to be two-thirds, one third, and two-thirds. This is two-thirds. Two-thirds in green, two-thirds, and one fourth in red. That's the justification for the choice of my rectangle to represent all of the doughnuts. What I have here is a 3 by 4 rectangle representing all the doughnuts, and this represents one fourth of the doughnuts. This represents one fourth of the doughnuts, and this represents two-thirds of the doughnuts. These are the doughnuts that the boys ate, half the boys, and these are the doughnuts that the girls ate, one third of the girls. Once these doughnuts were removed, there were two doughnuts left. So this has to represent 2. And that helps me understand that the entire rectangle must represent 24 doughnuts because there are 12 boxes. So altogether, Anne bought 24 doughnuts, and we need to find out how many bagels she bought. So what I have here is the rectangle representing doughnuts, and each piece of the rectangle, there are 12 equal pieces. Each piece represents 2 doughnuts, and we know from here that one third of the girls ate one fourth of the doughnuts, and these are the doughnuts the girls ate. These are the doughnuts the girls ate, or one third of the girls ate. So using those 2 points, we can actually decide how many girls ate the bagels. So if this is a circle that represents all girls, and this is the circle cut into 3/3, and we know one third of the girls ate 6 bagels, so this has to be 6, and the other two-thirds, each of the other two-thirds has to be 6 as well. So if 6 or one third of the girls ate donuts, then two-thirds of the girls, or 12 girls, ate bagels. So I'm going to write here 12 girls ate 12 bagels. All right, let's work on the other part. we know from here half of the boys got two-thirds of the donuts. And two-thirds of the donuts is 16 donuts. Half the boys got 16 donuts. So let's use a circle to represent all boys. All boys. And half of the boys this is half, and they ate 16 donuts. The other half must have eaten 16 bagels. So we can say 16 boys ate 16 bagels. And there were 7 bagels left. So we need to add those bagels. 7 bagels were left. If you add these all up, 12, 16, and 7, you're going to get 35 bagels. So that's our final answer in red, 35 bagels. So the answer is Anne bought 35 bagels.